I know oftentimes people say, I did what anybody would do. Anybody wouldn't do that. And I thought that he was well deserving. I thought it's an amazing story. I'm not surprised that he did it in knowing him. And I just felt like he was deserving of this award.
We were out on 33, had gone past Aurora, North Carolina, and out toward the Hoboken, Campbell's Creek area. And we'd fished out there, and we were on the way back in, and all of a sudden I look up on the bridge, and there's these two cars parked on the bridge. I could see a woman standing there, and her hands were all up in the air, and she was just talking. I could tell she was animated. And I told my father-in-law, I said, oh man, I guess it's domestic now. You know, these folks fighting. I'm ready to get home. And I pulled up and I rolled my window down, and as I was rolling my window down, she said, he's in the water, he's in the water. And there was a man in the water, holding on to a boat. And I went across the rail, took my boots off, took my sweatshirt off, and I just dove in.
That morning we were dispatched for a man in the water just right down the street from us there at the bridge.
He was probably, I don't know, 50, 60 yards offshore. And I swam out to where he was and got up behind him. And so I started trying to swim, holding on to the boat and trying to get him closer to the shore where we could stand up. The boat moved a little bit, and then it stopped. And he spoke to me and he said, my anchor's out. So I swam to the front of the boat, got the anchor up, got it into the boat, swam back around to where he was at, and got the boat close enough to shore to where we could stand up. And by that time, rescue was there.
I saw two gentlemen in the water. One was elderly and one was another gentleman to help them out. And they were just getting to the shore as we arrived.
I jumped the rail and went down the bank, and about the time I got to the bottom was just about the time they were getting up to the shore.
They got him out of the water. I went back and got myself right and got my truck, and I left.
I remember pretty vividly, it's quite blustery that day. It was probably 45, 50 degrees, and the water couldn't have been more than probably 40.
So that was our biggest concern, was hypothermia, and just making sure he got warmed up.
When you ask the question, would he do it again? No question. He'd do it again.
I'm just thankful. I'm thankful to God that He put me in the place where I was at the time, and there's a reason for everything. So.